So back to college football.
Oh, yeah. What was that? Little brother did what to you guys?
I don't say they beat our ass, but just be okay. Let's just pull it out here. We have no shot against Ohio State or Penn State. Either do they. So yeah, it's a wrap season. It's a wrap season for both teams.
It's over for Michigan. Michigan State already knew their season isn't going that far because they beat scrub teams.
I was going for U of M, but after like that blown, well not that blown, but after that touchdown, there was a flag on the play or whatever.
That deflated themselves real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, you can't expect. Like I've said this from the beginning of the season, watching Michigan play, their defensive play is good. Their offensive play is horrible. That is where they're going to struggle. You can't expect to win a game throwing 3 interceptions.
Yeah, we all know that rule. The thing is, though, we see Alabama do that, but man, the thing is, Alabama wins with a good running game. Michigan, we don't have that running game because we're on our back quarterback. He was just not playing well, man. I'm all in for throwing McCaffrey, and I get heat from other my friends. They say, Peters, I want to see McCaffrey. I already see the future now. And we're not going anywhere now. It's over. Season's done. Let's just see what we got.
It don't even matter, dog. We won.
Yeah, you can have that. You can have that.
I mean, I think as far as the Big Ten goes, it's going to be between Penn State and Ohio State.
We know that now.
We know. I knew from the start. I said it from the start. Michigan's offense is their Achilles heel, and they proved it last night.
Yeah, quarterback play calling.
And the thing is, I said, and when they get in the Big Ten play, you can't expect to be playing the way you're playing. Win because you're in conference play. Mm-hmm. Michigan State, yes, they're not the greatest team in the Big Ten, but they're playing a rival. They're going to give you everything they have. They did last night.
Yeah,
and they ended up winning.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Michigan too, they're not the only top 10 team to fall last night either. Oklahoma fell to Iowa State.
That's a big shock. Oklahoma came and beat Ohio State pretty handily, and then they dropped to Iowa State. But that's the fun with college football. It's unpredictable. You never know.
And the thing is, it's conference play. You're going to get the best of your teams when you play in conference. So
throw records out the wall, man. Just throw them out. Throw them out when it's time to play.
And I just feel like these 2 losses to Michigan and Oklahoma this late in the season, even though it is still about middle of the season, I feel those losses hurt them very, very big.
I think Oklahoma will be okay. I think Michigan's going to fall out just a little bit. I think Oklahoma's a good team. They'll be okay. They will have a shot.
Jumping from college to professional football, you got the Lions playing.
The Lions playing. Actually, right now, I picked them to win today. You didn't.
I took Carolina.
I like them at home. I feel like the Lions defense is top 10.
I know you feel a certain way about how there's 3-1. And then, you feel a certain way about how their fans react.
What gets me is I get so pissed off at Lions fans. I'm a Tennessee Titans fan myself, but and I know we're not that great a team right now. But when we were winning there for a little bit, when we had those 2-game back-to-back wins, I wasn't jumping up and down. It just seems like Detroit fans, that happens, they act like they won the 10 Super Bowls in the last 10 years.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. We don't get shit. So it's like we have to sit there. If we get one, dude, the score could be 57-7 and we're losing, right?
Yeah.
Say we get a touchdown. Fuck yeah! We did it! We're going somewhere. You know what I mean? To the parking lot. But it's like it don't matter.
The biggest thing, the biggest gripe I have with Detroit right now, though, the actual team is. They're a fourth quarter team. You can't expect to win out.
Yeah, let's see what the score is.
We'll check it right now live. What's going on with this game?
You can't expect to win out when you're only winning in the fourth quarter.
I think their problem is, man, the offenses have found the Atlanta game they played good, but last 2 weeks.
It's 24-27 right now.
Oh, see
that.
There we go, fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter team.
A big thing happened.
The NBA All-Star change.
Go ahead and touch base on, man. You were big.
Well, basically, what's going on now is they've taken the Eastern Conference, Western Conference, they've thrown that out for the All-Star game. Mm-hmm. Now, whoever's voted in as gets the highest vote getter for the All-Star game, those guys will pick their teams out of the pool of the guys who are put in as All-Stars.
Which we know who those 2 are going to be.
Who would you pick for the captains? Who y'all thinking?
It's going to be LeBron and Westbrook.
You think LeBron and Westbrook?
It's either going to be LeBron and Westbrook or LeBron and Curry.
Yeah, I think it would be KD would get it over Curry.
You think so?
I think those. To me, I think the best captains would be LeBron and LeBron and KD.
Yeah, I can see those
Yeah.
two,
I mean,
1 and 2.
I think that would be the best captains.
Okay, what I want to know is this another step right now to throw away conferences and just when the playoffs come, best 16 teams play?
I don't think that ever happened.
I don't think that'll ever happen. I mean, I think you need conference play.
Yeah.
Well, thing is, okay, you gotta look at what Adam Silver has done since he's come in. Since he's come in, before we wasn't gonna have ads on jerseys.
Mhm.
Now we got ads on jerseys.
Ads on jerseys.
We've had a big change with the All-Star game, which this might be experimental. They might go back to East and West next year.
They might do that because the NFL experimented with that.
Yeah.
They did agree that captains
And
do that
they ended up going back to the East.
I think this is the first time they changed
the AFC. I think it started last year. They did that one.
I think this is the first time they changed the All-Star game since 52.
Yeah.
So we're gonna find out how it goes. I mean, it's just a glorified pickup game anyway. So that's all we
Yeah.
care about. And the All-Star games have been that great for me the last couple of years.
Now, is there going to be more pride in this game since I picked you?
I don't think so. I think this is again they're gonna play for
No,
fun.
but the All Stars don't even give a shit about the All Star game.
Yeah, there's no defense.
Yeah, it used to play D a little bit now.
It's
Yeah.
like everybody. It's like there's 160 points at the end of the game.
Yeah, there's
It's like how?
Each teams, yeah.
each team, man.
Why is there, dude?
You know, it
Let's
used to
run
be.
back down the other side, dude.
I mean, to me, honestly, you could.
Now, is
every
that
team's-
because they're worried about getting injured?
That too, probably.
That too.
Yeah,
I mean, it is in the middle of the season, so
Yeah.
I mean, injury does take a play.
So
in
it's
that.
just
I mean,
not playing
nutrition.
defense,
But
Right.
you gotta remember, man.
not putting that effort in.
The whole All Star weekend is whacked down, man. Because
Things
you
have
remember,
changed.
you got the celebrity game,
Yep.
and that's cool.
I like watching
Right.
Kevin Hart in that,
It's
dog.
funny. You
Kevin
know what I
Hart's
mean?
funny,
Right.
Yeah.
But then you watch the dunk contest, and it's like ain't none of the All Stars there.
Well, speaking of dunk contest, they experimented with dunk contest. What was it, 2 years ago? Where it was a team effort, which was
Yeah.
stupid as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They just struggle with that because the problem is the main stars aren't coming out to do the dunk
Yeah.
contest. We
That's
want to see
what it is.
it.
And I think that's the problem with a lot of these All-Star
we never
games.
saw a young LeBron in the All-Star game.
I
think that's the problem with a lot of these All-Star games is, like you said, it's in the middle of the season, so you're going to get the big names that don't want to do it because they don't want to get hurt doing something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't want to go out there and then LeBron James goes for a dunk and he tweaks his wrist and he's done for 4 games.
Yeah.
Or Kevin Durant goes to playing the All-Star game. Kevin Durant goes to block. Westbrook goes to do something. He pulls the Derrick Rose and tears his ACL.
Or Paul George. We see
Paul George. Yeah, that was for the
Olympic practice.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you don't want to see you guys do that in the middle of the season because then you lost one of your star players. So I think that's a lot of the big problem with the All-Star games is you don't get the big names because they don't want to get hurt.
Now, does this attract any more viewers for the All-Star game
I
this year?
think not, man.
It's going to be Team LeBron versus
Well, it
Team
could be
Westbrook
because people are Team Bron. Like you see, like a lot of
Team
NBA fans.
Banana Boat.
Yeah, they getting all their more. We don't see a lot of fans I know, especially on social media, don't have a favorite team. They wrote the favorite player. We seen them jump.
Yeah,
Bron.
I think
They've been a Cavs. Oh, back to the
that
Cavs.
frustrates the hell out of me.
And then now this
There's
Warriors
no
thing has
loyalty.
jumped out of nowhere. We seen this Warriors bandwagon
blown
up.
That's the problem with I have a lot of sports
everywhere.
right now. There's no
See,
loyalty to teams. It's
Now
loyalty
I'm a
to
Warriors
players.
fan.
Nah, I'm not.
No. I take that back. I'm not a Warriors fan. See, we're based in Saginaw, Michigan.
Yeah, we know Draymond.
Draymond Green is from Saginaw, Michigan.
Right.
I remember when I was still doing a lot of dumb things, you know what I mean? I'd go to Vets Park, which is, everybody here knows what Vets Park is, right?
Rucker Park.
Right.
It's Saginaw's Rucker.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? So we go to Vets Park, we'd be sitting on the sidelines, smoking, drinking, talking to all the females and whatnot. Everybody's got a
little partying
gun.
going on, I guess.
Yeah. Everybody's got a gun on them. And Draymond walks in there with a basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like, I don't give a shit what nobody see him. You know, I don't give a shit about these guns. You know what I mean?
He's gonna play.
Because Draymond he was raised here like that.
Yeah.
And he don't bitch about no fouls.
Yeah.
None of that type of shit. You know what I mean? It's like, if
He's the goon of the team. But
He's-
He's a tough guy. He's a good
He-
player.
he does the dirty work for the
Dirty
team.
work, but Ben Wallace.
and you
is
gotta
that guy.
have that.
Every
You
good
know what I
every
mean?
championship team has one of those
Yeah.
guys, and he's that guy.
Draymond is like, the black version of fucking
Bill, you can say Bill Lambier.
Bill Lambier.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking of.
He's
like
willing
Bill
to get his hands
Lambier.
dirty, and we got like that kind of. Then he's represent for our city. We don't have a lot of sports people we can look up to.
And then he
He's one of
stays
them.
repping Saginaw.
That's good, we have
Michigan,
that.
man.